Hello, everybody. Today I have the pleasure of once again speaking to Colin. Colin, Raja, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. Amazing. Thanks for having. I'm super excited for the conference. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be super fun for sure.
Okay, I appreciate it, and we're very happy that you're going to be there. So thank you so much for the enthusiasm. You're always in a great mood, so that's good.
Of course, right?
So today you're going to present to us about product launches in 2025, and now this is something which changes from, I don't know, month to month. And I know you were telling me how it's completely different than how a launch was a while ago. So let me know what you got.
100%. Let me share my screen right now. So let's go over that at this point. Um, Let me swap this. Okay, where is the screen? Okay, there you go. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
All good, right? So I call this like a relaunch 4.0 actually. Why? Because I started from case study one, and it's like every single time this launches changes, man. It's crazy. I mean, do you believe that is now how often this is happening like crazy? Um, um, so I'm gonna show you exactly what is working right now and what we have done and how you can able to replicate everything on your own at this point. So let's do this quick, right? This is the ranking what we have done and the first launch what we have done, which is like 2020, and from 7 sales to 120 sales as a relaunch. The same thing applied. It's like this is a new product what we launched, which is like 0 to 60 sales. The one thing what you're going to understand here is like basically, if you understand the launch as a data, you can able to understand all these changes, why these changes are happening, and how you can adapt to the changes. If you're running your business just the hack, you're probably going to lose every time you need to go to the new conferences, get new hacks. So let's open our mind and think in the way that how we're going to consume the data right now in the Amazon, and how we're going to be operate based on the data, all the launches. Let me show you this product launch. This product launch, we did like $3.5 million launch, launched in August. And this product was like started with $135 and right now selling it at 179. It's completely re-ranked for all the keywords, most of the keywords. And this product is super exciting keyword product, which is like we started in the October, literally October. They come when I started this product, they're doing like close to 59K a month. Right now, they're doing close to like $5.3 million a year. It's a growth was like close to 654% growth. And you can see they were nowhere. And then we were like ranked, and then we did pretty amazing year for this launch. Um, by the way, if you don't know me, I'm Colin Raja, and then I have a couple of brands, seven-figure brands. I've been having expertise in Amazon for 7 years, built a 2 7-figure brands from the scratch. Last year alone, we launched close to 100 plus products and launched successfully in 2024. Let's go into the basic launches, right? When it comes to a basic launches, okay. Before I go further, if you haven't watched the podcast, what we put together before, what is the basic setup, what is required? You need to have a backend optimization, how you need to have like a browse node, product app, and item type, and everything. If you have not watched it, you should go on and watch it first. That is the fundamental for the launch. It doesn't matter what algorithm change. If you didn't focus on that, you probably going to lose a lot of things. Actually, you probably need to focus on first thing is the back end, and the front end needs to be taken care, and after that we're going to roll into this the launch basics actually. So the GL, DOW, browse node, product app, item type, this has to be aligned. And second one is like a keyword needs to be in the listing, and you have to be get index and a higher CTR and a higher CVR, and a higher you get the higher relevancy, and then you get better CPC, and that gives like a higher ranking. This is what the usual existing setup, what does it looks like, right? But currently what it changes like basically, We are in like a dynamic re-ranking model and also the EQR model, what we are at this point. If you think about it, right, Amazon evolve every year like crazy. Every year they come up with something new at this point, right? It's not like changing, they adapting to the new technology. So the priority of the old one, the priority of new one, the old one is get like a lower priority. And then whatever it's a new, you get the higher priority. For example, right now, EQR model. The EQR model is like a super highest priority, and the higher purchase intents are super high priority. Let's go into this. I'll show you what it is. The right now, what it works is like basically GL product W, it's our same. It has to be matched, and you have to have a keyword in place. And then this has to be customer centric language, which is called NLP model. Basically, you need to be like not you don't create a listing for algorithm, you create a listing for customers. So if you if you do the keyword stuffing, if you do all the stuff, you will end up in like Amazon will penalize you in terms of like ranking. That could be one of the reasons why you're not able to rank any keyword at this point. And overall customer experience, you need to focus on Amazon personalized in your listing. If you let's say that you're focusing on garlic press, like typical example, right? The garlic press, who is the primary user, who buy the stainless steel garlic press, or who buys the regular garlic press. You need to be like personalized for that. You need to show like a kitchen woman cooking, a men cooking it, a chef like cooking it, whoever it is. You need to have show the all the characteristic. That's a customer experience. And then the more amount of time people will spend on the listing, and you get like a higher relevancy, higher for your higher ranking for your keyword. So basically that's what it is. Your overall customer experience, that's what it comes into place. And then higher CTR and higher CVR, and you get the higher relevancy and better CPC cost. That leads to a better ranking. So basically we have two set of keywords. One, if you talk about this, we call this like a browse keyword and purchase keyword. In Amazon term, they called low purchase intent, low purchase intent, and high purchase intent. Right now, the latest algorithm, what are they focusing on is like basically high purchase intent, because Amazon don't want somebody to be come and then browse. They want somebody to come and then engage on the listing and then convert as soon as possible. Not as soon as possible in terms of like they need to convert every time people come and then look for it. They don't want somebody to be browse and then keep browsing the product to increase the search load and everything. And also the higher purchase intent keyword, the bounce rate should be like very low. Actually, when somebody's coming up with a high purchase intent keyword, that means that they really want that product. That's what they're focusing on. How you can able to find out those information, which is like when you go on and check the brand analytics, add all the three competitor conversion, which is like if it's like a lesser than 15%, that's considered to be a browse keyword, which is like less purchase intent. And if it's like more than 15%, it is considered to be a high purchase intent, so which is called a purchase keyword. Let's go into an example, right quick. I'll show you exactly how this is all work. Let's take an example of like this handmade hand soap at this point. This hand soap, we have hand soap and hand soap, hand wash, and all the keywords there, and also the corresponding search volume. Let's create a listing for this. Compare with like what is the old listing looks like, what is a new algorithm looks like right now. If you take a look at this, our old relevancy model, we create a product like this. Right now, it's not even allowed. If you put hands twice, Amazon will penalize you or suppress your listing actually at this point. Hand soap pump, liquid hand soap, one soap, raw sugar, bath, organic moisturizer hand soap. If you take a look at this, like hand soap, we mentioned multiple times. Why? Because it works. The relevancy model is all about the number of times you repeat your keywords, you get the higher relevancy. The higher relevancy brings a higher, better CPC cost and also better ranking. And if you take a look at the bullet points, everything on the bullet points, you mentioned hand soap multiple times, hand soap everywhere. But at this point, the re-ranking and the EQR model, if you take a look at this, right, it is all about providing the customer experience. It's all about like providing a customer what they required. It's not about repeating everything. If you take a look here, we have like only one time we mentioned hand soap here. None of the place, it all talks about Amazon, the customer experience about the product completely. See, look at this quickly. I have not put organic hand soap anywhere in this listing, but we can still rank for it. How we can rank for it? Let me show you how we can rank for that one right now, quick. If you have not seen it, go and ask yourself how you can able to rank for it, and then you will able to understand what I'm showing you right now. So if you want to rank for it, all you need to do is like you have to mention you either mention the product in like plant derived based ingredients, no synthetic addictive chemical, botanical essential oil formula, or some of the green image or some of the relevant images, which is like what I'm talking about, like the chef kitchen for the garlic press, just like that. Here, if you wanna rank for organic, you mention leaves and all the stuff, and also the Q&As and also the reviews. If assume that if somebody mentioned in the product in your reviews, like, oh my God, this product is like super natural. I feel the natural blend. So at that point, you can able to rank for the organic keyword without even have organic in your listing, which is called semantic keyword mapping. Basically, to each and every keyword, it's like basically if you take a look at the one keyword, it will map to 30 keywords. So you don't have to stuff keyword anymore. If you have a one keyword, it automatically maps to close to 30 to 40 keywords completely. So when you have
Mhm.
this and you have the high relevancy and high impression, will get you like a better ranking at this point.
Did you use AI for that, for the bullet points? Or you don't?
100, which one? This one?
For the bullet points.
Everything is AI. Right now, we use everything for AI completely. So
Everything. Uh,
we do AI. I train the model completely like crazy. So I just have to put the images with a little bit of keywords. I can able to get that one like all the details. Maybe next time I'll show you all the details how you can utilize the AI. Maybe in your conference they will show right about the completely about the AI right at this point.
yeah, it's gonna be a few things, but I'm saying you those bullet points which you said were done, you created it with AI, correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Right. Hmm.
So let's go into like how we can able to utilize what we should do and what we shouldn't do. Things to avoid during the listing creation. Um, the keyword stuffing, of course, we already talked about it. Do not anymore. Like even in the search term, do not stuff. You just have to be like take a semantic keywords and try to map that one in your search term and everything actually, and create it using an NLP model. And misleading title and bullet point. Don't put like an instant slimming body wrap, like even like don't put like anything that it's like gonna mislead your title and bullet point for just for a keyword. Make sure that it's like it properly manage your title and bullet points. Don't put like a irrelevant and potential mislead. Think about it. This is a hand show. What are we doing in the beach? It's not required, right? I mean, don't put images like that for a branding purpose. Well, because Amazon recognition AI can able to take the data from there, and if that's not match, it's going to be penalize you. It's just irrelevant. And also, don't put like very thin title like this plastic bottle hand soap used for cleaning the hand. That's a super generic, right? You have to be describe more about the product. As I
Hmm.
mentioned before, user experience, what you need to create. And you don't need to index for all the keywords. As I mentioned before, one semantic keyword can map like more than 30 keywords. So if you take a hand soap, or if you take a like a organic hand soap, it can be ranked for all the leaves, whatever the material, whatever we're talking about inside, we can able to rank for everything inside. So you don't have to do keyword stuffing anymore at this point. And this, if you do that one, it will negatively impact on your listing. So this is the listing creation best practice. Let's say, okay, after the listing creation is created, first of all, what we do is basically assume that you all taken care of that. So what are the first step for preparing the launch actually? The first step, you prepare your launch by phases. We divide this one. So for example, we take like a two words keywords or browse keywords, take a browse and purchase keyword for each and every top keywords and divide it into phases, phase one, phase two, phase three. So right now I show only phase one keyword, which is like hand soap, moisturizer hand soap, organic hand soap refill. It doesn't have to be hand soap, doesn't have to be like a same, it doesn't have to be free, it doesn't have to be like a exact, like a phrase. It doesn't have to be together. It can be scrambled. For example, liquid soap for hand wash for the bathroom or anything I scramble, you mix up all the keyword, assume that take those things as a phase one keyword. And every time you do it, which is like you take like a one browse keyword and seven purchase keyword. How you're going to build the listing is basically take a phase one keyword and phase two keyword, focus on those keywords for building your title, bullet points, and everything. But you're putting your title, putting your bullet points, majorly focus on that. Of course, you're going to be like focusing on all the keywords, semantic mapped keywords. Make sure that all the keywords are semantically mapped. But in your title bullet point, it gives like a higher advantage for you to build the momentum. First thing first, what do you need to do when you're going for a ranking? You need to build a momentum. It doesn't matter. What I've seen is basically based on the all the launches what we have done. It doesn't matter if you rank for 100 search volume or zero search volume. As long as your listing is ranking, you probably can able to build the momentum and rolling. So the first thing first, just focus on the purchase intent keyword. That's all. Don't focus on the browse keywords. Purchase keyword will automatically bring the browse keywords up. Second things up. Um, right now we're not using this the component AI. We don't have to. Why? Because if you're using the AI, this is all taken care in the AI itself completely. And also with the recognition AI, you can go and then explore more about this component AI and also recognition AI. It gives you like a all the keywords. It belongs to the images, and based on the images you can go and then if you have some of the keywords are missing, you can go back and fill the keywords completely. At this point, you're ready for the launch at this point. So we prepare this Excel like this. So we take care of like we want to make sure that what is your top competitors are where they're focusing on in terms of like what nodes and everything actually completely. So make sure the best practice is like take the best seller or best or whoever doing a best more than like 1,000, 2,000 sales are ranked for more than 30 to 40 keywords. Take those person information and try to replicate that on your listing, right? That's the best way you can do it. And then we do this one this way. We take over this information and take like per type, item type, and everything. At this point, everybody is same, but most of the time when you take a different product, it looks completely different. So you can take a look at the B2G guide for more help in terms of like what is the refinements and attributes. I think we talked about it in the last broadcast. You could go and take a look at this more in detail at that point on that seminar, on the webinar actually, basically. The second, once you fill up those information, basic information based on go on and check it out that one for more details. And after that, you set up the PPC at this point. You set up the PPC in such a way that you take the reports from the PPC. This is from the data dive. This is one of the favorite tool. Why? Because it gives like all the search volume and PPC report in the same place and what are the keywords you have not ranked for. Any keyword you are highly converted first, take those keywords first. Any keywords that you are highly converted, if you're not ranking for those keywords, the problem is not your keyword or anything. Your problem is your listing. So you got to go back and go and then check the listing, what's happening, what is your backend problem and everything. Then you come back and do the test actually. So take the about 1,000 search volume and 50% relevancy, right? And see that which one are highly converted keyword here. Once you take the highly converted keyword and run the test launch. So use that one. You can either update the title and bullet points and all the things at that point and images as well. And you do the test launch. If you, in a 3 to 7 days, you will able to see your keywords are moving up or moving down or in the same place. If it's in the same place, if it's in the same place or if it's going down, you have a problem in your listing. You gotta like first go in and check your backend optimized properly. If not, it doesn't matter how much money you put into the listing, you're probably not gonna make it very well.
Probably a lot of people make that mistake that
Oh
they
my
keep.
God, you have no idea. So it's like we have seen a crazy number of brands who have no idea what it is, all these things. They make the mistake. They pour money into PPC. They do like a lot of, they do like external traffic and giveaways and all the things. It's nothing is gonna work if your backend is not clear. Yeah, it's just like a road. Backend is just like a road, what you're doing highway, you're making it clear for driving your car actually. If your road is like a really like messy, you're probably not able to drive fast. And whoever has like a better road, they can drive fast, really clear, and reach the destination. That's how I find the listing, the backend optimization completely, how it is important. Once
Do you offer that? I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you offer that as like a service? Like if I have, let's say, 50 listings and I'll go, as they call them, fix up these back end, you do that, or you
Yeah,
just
I do backend optimization and
yeah.
also the product launch as a service. But yeah, we have done it for all the products which we have launched, and then we have helped a lot of brands to recover out of all these losses completely. I'll show you some of the stuff actually. The next step, what do you need to do once, let's say, assume that your rankings are much better and growing pretty good actually. So then you take a one browse keyword and seven purchase keywords and prioritize on the purchase keywords completely. Once the purchase keywords was ranked, and it automatically your browse keyword will come in like a top 10 positions, and after that you can able to rank for your purchase keyword, the browse keywords after that. That's all it is. It's gonna take, if the, okay, this is one of the hack I can give you guys. It's like if it's like a relaunch product, it takes close to 10 days, 10 to 15 days for ranking. If it's a new product, it takes like 4 to 7 days for ranking. That's the difference. It's all about like timing it properly. So we look for 10 days improvement. If the 10 days improvement is happening and then we keep running it until 15 days, we know that we're going to reach like a top five positions for sure. And then here's a key takeaway on this one: optimize the listing. Before you spend any money, just make sure that you optimize. Do not keyword stuff. If you want to get like a better ranking, you better have like a higher relevancy. um so this is a core thing. I mean, it is now only launch only. It is like how you transition from the launch to maintenance is the most important thing. Most of the people mess up on this completely. uh, because they do like a heavy traffic, they do like a lot of heavy lifting at the time of launch, and then immediately turn to they don't know how to turn this into like a maintenance. It's so messy actually completely. Most of the people lose ranking, the most of the people lose all the money that what they spend actually at that point. So you need to be like very, very data oriented on that one. I would suggest anytime that you finish the launch, if you've done a good launch, you're probably going to get like a lightning deals or best deal on the product in a 25 to 35 days actually time period. So use the deals as a promotion and take that one. The deals are the transition between a launch and maintenance. So you take that as like a signal to move the keyword in to run a heavy traffic, so that you can able to maintain your sales. That will create a stability. If you do like a lightning deal and best deal, that will create a stability on your listing completely. This is like a latest launch what we have done. We launched this on the Jan 25th. And but if you see this one, right, like it's just 27th actually we launched it. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, we are in like on the 31st, we are like 13th position. And in another 3, 4 days, actually, we were like top 5%. This is no external traffic, nothing, just with the PPC, completely with the PPC. Most of the time we did an experiment here. It's a variation launch completely. We're making like close to 30 to 40, 50 sales doing like just with PPC. All right, guys, I finished this. I mean, if you want to talk about like the EQR model on all the things, you're probably going to get more information in the check Colin.Raja. This is like a latest EQR model, what I have done. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm on a Facebook, Colin.Raja, or in YouTube, you can find me.
Okay, that was quite fascinating, and I could see a lot of people. I mean, what I think the most important thing is the back, because I'm sure most people don't have it down. The back end optimization before anything else. So
Yeah, that
once you focus on that, you just do PPC. You don't focus on external traffic.
No, but right now we did an experiment on that product specifically. Usually we do like a external traffic. We need the external traffic. You either done a what you either bring any kind of traffic you want actually. Even like sometimes I heard people like do PPV or whatever it is actually. all you need to like bring a traffic initially, like crazy good amount of traffic, what you need to bring up. We do like a kind of like a Google traffic and also like a other external traffic as well. But yeah, that product specifically just with PPC, and we have not, we were like pretty much doing good on that product actually. That's an experiment what we have done.
All right, amazing. Okay, that was great. I'm gonna put your information below and the other video which was connected to this, and I'll put your contact information. And anybody who watches this and is going to the event, Colin is gonna also be at the event, so you can talk to him then.
For sure, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're the best. Thank you. All
Have a
right,
good day.
bye.